honestly, I ran into a problem with the cylinders on the other mod, on the mod I was working on. Turns out the brass decided to swell or something, and now it won't work. They don't. I got out of 4 barrels, 2 shoot one kind of shoots. So I have to rip apart the other Vanna blaster, the other Guardian crossbow, in order to get the cylinder so I can have the commission done. It sucks. So I have to make all new brass barrels. This time I'm just going to nub it. I had nice brass barrels in the other one, and they won't release the dart. And frankly, I am exhausted. So I need to get this done. I need to get aluminum. I have to find the Austin, what's the diameter for the aluminum? Yeah, tell me about it, Fuzzy. I know, I got the stinking shell completely done. It's gorgeous. And now it just went to shit. All these mods I've been doing lately have been going downhill. Seems like anything but a fire striker or a pistol just ain't working. So I get to do, this is just going to be the outside of this. Inner outer diameter is just a smidge bigger than 17. Inner, the outer is just a smidge bigger than 17/32. Okay. Because there's a Granger's near me. I might be able to order from them. The basement's warm tonight. It's muggy. All the rain we've been having in Pennsylvania. You get this cleaned up. Like I said, I'm just cleaning off the outside of it here. I haven't decided to polish the inside edge yet. This is just an easy, get these machined down here, more or less. So I can get the burrs off the outside edges. Alright, I'll do that. You could always order one, I guess, too, which I could do that too. I have anything down here to drink? Got water, got soda, got a beer. Got a beer. Okay. We got one beer. Went down from 40 to 80 degrees here. Ugh. We're in the middle of spring playing catch up. All the rain we didn't get, from all the snow we did, all the winter, all the cold we did, is now getting here. Finally. I just have to work our way through all of the cold, all the rain. We can catch up. God. That edge worked down. Anything catching. Katie budget. No. I've only had conversations with him in the morning so far. And then today was utter crap, to be honest. Yeah. Well, Josh, that's why I'm doing a stream, because it'll keep my mind occupied. I was falling asleep doing this. And I got to get this taken care of so I can repaint that cylinder. So I can get it in that blaster. And then I can get my other cylinder and get it up. Good night, Josh. I guess he'd be nephew then. I got a lot of nephews. So today started with me trying to get one of my Nerf videos posted. Yeah, is it doing that thing where it says it's already like the last 1% and then it doesn't want to upload it? Mine does that quite a bit. I love that. I miss those, Ryan. Those were good. I miss Elvira. She retired. I wanted to go see her burlesque show in Vegas. No, I'm never going to be able to because she's done. Still get a chance to meet her someday at least, though. Hopefully. What was the name of the other one? Elvira, Guilford Godfrey, Joe Bob Briggs, and then there was boobies. Damn right. That was the blonde girl. Who the hell was the blonde girl? Nobody ever remembers the dumbass blonde that was doing the movies too. You guys remember who that was? It's right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember what the hell her damn name was. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. She did a lot of the Tromo movies. So let's see. How can I keep my brain occupied? Okay, we'll start with how today went. Rhonda. Yeah, Rhonda. TNT have a trucker. I think that was Joe Bob Briggs. I think that might have been Joe Bob Briggs. He still does like net shows and stuff. My buddy Brant met him. I wouldn't mind meeting him. Rhonda Shear. Yeah. USA up all night. So much better to look at than Guilford Godfrey. So let's go with story time from Clowney. We'll go with story today of Clowney's day. And today I woke up late. My roommate had a knock on my door to wake me up to take him into work. Because apparently I slept through my alarm because I've been tired as hell. Because I haven't been sleeping well. Because it got warm at night. And I don't sleep well in the warm. I don't like the warm. I like the cold. Hey, California Nerf. So I went out and took him to work and then started calling around Walmart's looking for an air conditioner. I found one after I got to like my third store. And I knew that the store that I worked at was going to have them because we're the biggest store in the area. And we get all the air conditioners because we're the closest ones to this. Well, we're the ghetto store. So we sell a lot of air conditioners and fans. The other ones are more upscale. I'm working on little brass nubs. Little brass nubs. Little brass nub up against your anatomy. So I have to go to Walmart then, and I keep calling them to try to get in, but we had this stupid policy of nobody in the fitting room until like 10:30, so I can't get a hold of anybody as usual, which is part of the reason I got fired in the first place. As can't get a hold of anybody to just let me know the air conditioners are in stock. I literally drove up to the store, and I wasn't about to go in unless they had the dirt cheap ones, like the $135 ones. Oh, yeah, go to bed. Yeah, you're up, so give me that shit. It's only 11:15. Not quite yet. So, what's up, Faceless? So, not the point. So, after multiple attempts and multiple calls into the building, I finally ended up calling corporate. And I was like, you guys, I'm just going to do this because I don't work here anymore. I don't have to put up with this. So I call it, make a complaint to corporate about this stupid policy, which, I'm sure other people have. But that doesn't do shit. Just, once again, I was hoping that they would be able to transfer me through or cut me through to a manager's line or something like that. But the lady on the phone didn't have that ability, which sucked. Brass nubs for replacements. They're not quite $100 out here. I know Walmart only makes 20% off the air conditioners. So, cheapest one's $135. It's got dials, no remote. But the room's like 10 by 10, so I really don't need a freaking remote. It's only 5,000 BTUs, which is more than enough to do that little tiny room. So, I finally end up just getting a hold of somebody after like a half hour or hour sitting in the parking lot. I will myself up enough to go the hell in and get the air conditioner. So I get inside, I get it, I come home. Now I have to get it inside. I almost drop it 2 or 3 times getting through the door. Yeah, I guarantee I was a handful of other people there, and it's a few people that I miss in that building. My buddy Mike and my buddy Tom, I miss those guys immensely. And I have to fight to get the air conditioner in the window because this place is from the 40s, and whoever had it decided it'd be a good idea to paint the insides of the windowsills. They decided to paint the insides of the windowsills, and somebody else decided, and multiple other members apparently decided to figure out to paint the inside of the windowsills, which is pretty stupid because you can't put the windows up then. You don't paint the inside of your freaking window tracks. That's stupid. But whatever. So, because of all the rain, everything's swollen, much like the people that live in the place. All the joints and everything are swollen up, so the window takes a good 20 minutes to literally drop a millimeter at a time with a hammer. I ended up actually cracking the glass, which I'm going to have to repair. Epoxy. I have an epoxy for that. Yeah, I am. I have to fix a problem with it. So, where was it? I finally get the air conditioner in after fighting with it for more than an hour, trying to get it in place, in position, screwing with the window, trying to get it supported. I don't have a screwdriver. It's all downstairs. I'm exhausted. It's early. I'm tired. So I finally get the thing in using a knife to screw in the cardinal sin. Use a knife to screw in the screws. So that all goes in. And then I have to go make breakfast and get a shower and everything else. I come downstairs to start working on the mod. And I spend a good time painting the mana symbol on it. Which, I think turned out really good. It's on both sides, but the other side's not quite. Well, this side's actually a little better. But this side's pretty good. Kind of had some adhesion issues with it. It didn't want to work quite well enough, but I ended up making it work. And then I get a call from they're doing fired or horseplay. I got fired for throwing a phone. Yeah, it does. No, it wasn't a flathead, because flatheads are a good way to get your fingers cut while you're trying to use a knife or a screwdriver. But this is a cold steel knife. It's a piece of garbage, anyways. It'll work for a screwdriver because it's brutal steel. It's a cold steel knife. So I end up getting what was that? I get that mostly painted, and then Broke Nerfing, who I sent a package to, he sends me a message, and he's like, "Hey, that's just a Krylon color, another Krylon can." I don't remember. Graver, you may have just saved me a lot of, well, you may have actually created a lot of work for me, but you might have saved me a headache. I have to get up and off my butt here a little bit and check. I'll take a leak and find out. I got it sitting just out of reach and just in view. I get to take a piss here in a few minutes. I'll take a look. But let's see where it was. Hell yeah. So he called me and he said, "Hey, know that package you sent me?" I'm like, "Yeah, did it get there?" He's like, "No, they sent me a bill." I'm like, "What the hell did they send you a bill for?" Well, depends what you're after. Nerf guy on a bench. I go to Sheets quite a bit because the Wawa is like 100 yards down the road from the Sheets. Sheets is on the roadside, and so I have to cross the lights to get the Wawa. So it's usually Sheets, but it depends on what I am. They're both kind of the same to me. Food I probably shouldn't be eating. Unless you want fried pickles. Wawa has them. They're good. So, turns out the mail carrier decided the lady that did the thing was sick, or I think she's just stupid. She looked awfully slow. She wasn't with it. I'd say she's hungover, probably. She smelled a lot like gin and stuff, but oh well, I'm not judging that. You just can't function on your job when you're doing that. Maybe you should call it off. Learn to function being hungover, or don't drink. She apparently either didn't stick the sticker on well enough or put the sticker on at all. So when it got shipped, they used my address that I wrote on it, but not the sticker because it was there. But it made it all the way to California, and then they tried to charge Broke Nerfing for the thing, and he's like, "Hey, I'm Broke Nerfing. I have no money. I don't have $32." And I'm like, "I paid that bill," and I sent him a picture of the receipt. And then he sent me a picture of the delivery thing. So I ended up having to call the post office and be on hold after I, finally navigated through that useless freaking 800 nervous service thing they have, because God forbid anybody in any actual post office ever pick up a phone. Just, once again, something I'm used to. Somebody not picking up the phone and doing their job properly. Now, I used to be, Edward. I don't drink as much anymore. Nowhere even near it. I'll regale people with that story some other time. It's not for children. So I ended up getting something about tracking or something, and they gave me a hold time of anywhere from 45 minutes to 2 hours, of which I just gave them my phone number, and then they put me online. They still have yet to call me back, so I don't know. Yeah. So that was fun, and I ended up calling back in. I called back in, and I got sit on my balls all the time. I don't need to be drunk to do that. It just happens. That's what they're there for. Be sat on by yourself. Usually prefer, well, no. A lot of topic needs to change on that one. It's going to get me a strike if anybody reviews that conversation. So I ended up calling and then getting a 45-minute hold time. I'm like, hey, my buddy got this package I sent to him. They said he needs to pay for it. I already paid for it. I have a receipt. I just need to know what to do so he doesn't have to pay for it. He's like, well, how did you get it? How did he get it if it wasn't? I'm like, I don't know. The label wasn't on. How did he get it if the label wasn't on it? I'm like, I wrote the information on the package of where to send it in case something, the label falls off. I also put it on the inside of the box, on the inside there in case it gets ripped open so you can see where it's supposed to go. She's like, okay. And then she hangs up for a minute and picks back up. She's like, I don't understand how he got it if the label wasn't on. I'm like, lady, I wrote the information on the box. It got mailed. Did the whole thing with the web. Like, I know how packages get mailed. All right. I'm thinking this lady is a moron. She's dumb. And after about 20 minutes of trying to explain it to her, I just go, listen, idiot. I wrote it on the box. I don't know what the hell happened to the thing. Where the hell happened to the label, what it went to, but it made it to his house. I paid for it. I didn't just stick it in my mailbox. It's a box. It was $32. It's not going to fit in a mailbox. It made it there. Okay? She's like, oh, okay. Well, and then she asked another question. I'm like, is there somebody more intelligent than you I can talk to? She's like, well, you want to talk to a supervisor? I'm like, as long as he's smarter than you. And I got to talk to a supervisor, and I had to go all over it again. And he's like, I'm like, did you get that? He's like, oh, I got that. I'm like, okay. I'm like, first off, I said, I feel like I want to apologize to the lady out there, but whoever had it's just an idiot, and I can't deal with this. Like, she's dumb. I gave you all the information I gave you, and you understood it. So he's like, okay, what you have to do is you have to get a hold of the post office. Go back to the post office tomorrow where you sent it. Give them your tracking information. Show them your receipt. And give them the phone number and address of the place where it is, as long as your buddy's name. So basically, they want me to get all the legwork and stuff and do it for them and give it to the manager in there, who is not going to call, because I've been through this before. They'll sit on it or something, make one phone call. Nobody will pick up at the other post office. And I'll have to wait. So I'm going to have to get a number for the guy to reach him directly, because if you call a post office, nobody ever picks up. They don't. They just don't. Which is annoying. So I have to wake up tomorrow after I get done with this and get that taken care of so Bro can get his package. Because the only other option is to simply wire him $32.54, have him pay for it, show that it was paid for twice, file a claim, and wait the months that it's going to take to get my $33 back from the post office, which is going to be incredible because I was still waiting on another claim for that, which they are still filing, and they don't know what's taking so long because they lost it. So they had to put that back into review again, which is wonderful piece of. So I used to like to use the USPS, but I think I'm going to just start using UPS or FedEx from now on. I know I sent the Demolisher program to you. Have you gotten so drunk? Yes. Yes, I think I answered both those questions, and that is still a very sharp edge. This is a extraordinarily worn out sponge. But it works amazing for brass. It's so worn out, it just polishes the edge. Okay. That's a pretty good loose finish program that I have been using. Yeah, that's better. Okay, that's one sleeved. It's one. One is the loneliest number. It's only 11:30. 2 is what I'll be up to doing this because I'm done. Because I won't be able to stop when the clock says 1. Oh, my leg hurts. I Get that wrap too tight. Maybe. Next event coating to be rocking my climbing nerf patch on my gear. Honestly, I don't even rock a climbing nerf patch on my gear. Really shouldn't do that. People will get the wrong impression. What's the issue you're flinging? What is the issue you're flying? I'm going to go. All right, bro. I'll talk to you tomorrow. The problem, Faceless, is that when I learned this today, apparently the brass swells or something. So the barrels I put in here will no longer have the proper fiction. I did open the box, Griever. I just haven't posted the video yet. I have to edit a couple of them. I have to post. I usually post some of those together, the Gifty videos together. So I don't like just posting up just a Gifty video because it seems well, it just seems raggedy or something. I don't know. I'm too tired. I'll talk to you about it tomorrow. The cylinder, the brass in the cylinder just won't let go of the dart. The friction coefficient is too high for some reason, and now it won't shoot. It just won't shoot. Night River. You guys should check out his channel if you haven't done that yet. Griever is an awesome guy. Probably my nerfy best friend. He's awesome. Knew I was gonna like that guy as soon as I started talking to him at a war. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the brass. I actually called the commissioner to find out what he Nerfing Lionheart Customs. You really should click on him and check him out. Don't even bother. Just click over to it. Add him to it. Add him to subscribe, and you're good to go. You'll like Griever's stuff. It doesn't have a high subscriber count, but the guy's got my respect. Griever's awesome. Better piece of this. Here we go. There we go. All right. He talked me into making a channel. What is it? Look at me in the leg. Oh, it's hardened glue on my pants. That's weird. Yes, he's making a hunter mod. He is it used to be just Griever nerfing Lionheart, and then it turned into nerfing Lionheart Customs when he started doing stuff with Arlene to work into more of a cosplay aspect. I actually have some plans to do some stuff like that on here too. I just haven't gotten around to. I actually have an entire second channel. I just haven't uploaded anything to it because it's I just haven't gotten around to doing anything. It requires more theatrics. Well, it's on Hunter. It's Hunter. It's Destiny cosplay. So that burst your bubble, but you should still subscribe to his stuff. Very honest and awesome opinions, and definitely stuff from a regular guy's point of view that doesn't get things from companies. Oh, excuse me. Plus, then again, he has Arlene on his channel every once in a while, and Arlene's a girl, so I told him that was a faceless attempt to get subscribers. Just put a girl on your channel that does cosplay, and he started laughing. He's like, I already thought of that. And actually, his response was, you're a girl. She's like, I could do this stuff. And he's like, plus you're a girl. So he already knows how it works. Oops, that's right. I was only working the other way. Shit. You gotta make round versions of paint, of filing sticks like this. I can glue them to a Nerf dart. Oh, he likes hunters. I think when I played Destiny, I think I liked the hunter too. I only played it for a little while because then I figured out that you couldn't do the game completely by yourself. You kind of had to get other people, and I don't like playing with other people. They don't res you, and they get you killed. They do stupid things like run off and or draw aggro onto you, or take all the ammo that you need, or something dumb. You just wind up getting killed because of somebody else's stupidity. Unless you get lucky enough to run with a couple guys in the group repeatedly. Yeah, Titans. Well, everybody starts out playing a Titan. I mean, every time you play a game like that, you really should start out playing in the tank. It's just a good idea. It teaches you how to do stuff. You should always have a tank. At the very least, you can get bored and go to your tank. I prefer the more the guys like the hunters are just more fun for me to play, though. Especially when I played Skyrim, my Argonian Archer. Well, it's just a vanilla game. I wish I could have done more with that. What was it? The Assassin's Guild was over. I was upset. I like the Assassin's Guild. I was going to get into the Thieves Guild stuff next, but normally don't kill anybody, but my sneak was so damn high it wouldn't have made a difference. Just get into that guild so I could get the Nightingale armor. I like the way that looked. I prefer the hunter because it's easier to me. Yeah, honestly, I really do like scoping people down in games and pulling up. The reason I liked Destiny is because you could actually run pistols, and for the first time in a long time, a pistol game was actually fun to use. You didn't have to have like the SMG that everybody needed you to use. You could actually go in the game and use a pistol, and you could be quite effective, which was great. Because you couldn't do that in Halo, you couldn't do it in anything else. Don't get me wrong, I loved Gears of War. I thought that was it. It's third person, and I love third person shooters. I like being able to see my guy and watch what he's doing and stuff because you get a better field view. I like it more like that. And the only problem you had is the weapons. It'd be pretty much like if you didn't have like a decent weapon or a lancer, you're kind of shit out of luck. There's a random sharp edge here somewhere. There it is. Can't make the doors the one that's worn down. I'm thinking the good paper is causing a burr. I like to play Sniper Elite. I don't have any systems to do so. I only got 3 people watching. I went from 6 to 3 real quick. Well, it is late. In California, I guess it's more of a normal time, but it is still a weekday. I didn't do that for this one. Ooh, okay. Griever sent me a Guardian crossbow. I can harvest the parts. I actually have a mod idea for a Guardian crossbow shell, and I needed another stock. And lo and behold, this affords me the ability to get another piece of stock. So, watch how much of that drink. I don't have anything else down here except for pee. I ain't Bear Grylls. I don't fake drinking anything. Not drinking pee again, that's for sure. Nope. No. Yeah, this is riveting television right here. This is the kind of stuff legends are made out of. See me repeatedly drag a piece of sandpaper through a brass tube the size of a knuckle. Set it off, my children. Set it off, my children. Set it off. Oh, high school years, huh? Now, let's see. High school, I was a fat kid. I was a dork before dorks were being cool. I mean, we grew up in the 80s, and my parents wouldn't buy me name brand soda or any of the trendy stuff. So, and plus that, I didn't get to wear relaxed cut jeans. I wore regular cut jeans. There wasn't any relaxed cut jeans, so I had to work I went to school in a really old Halifax High, and it was stupid hot and sweaty all the time. So the first thing I did to get home was unbutton my pants because it was hot. And between classes, I spent my time dodging bullies and tried not to get stuffed in a locker. So that was pretty much my high school right there, finding ways not to get stuffed in lockers. For some reason, I wanted to be on the wrestling team. Actually worked out a little bit to my advantage because one year I decided to jean shorts. Nope, no shorts for school. I had some shorts, but they were like I'd say jeans, mostly jeans. A couple pairs of shorts. We bought mostly jeans for school. Because you can wear pants all year. My parents were frugal, I guess would be a good word to put it. I mean, I didn't want for food, or obviously, or want for anything, but like we didn't. 3 kids, and Dad was trying to pay off the house that they had built and everything else. So, like name brand soda wasn't sold at Giant in a 3-liter container. It came in a 2-liter container, which wasn't cost effective, so we didn't buy that. So that's the way that worked. I mean, it's the same thing now. Like now, like buying things that aren't name brand and stuff aren't a big deal. But back in the 80s, you didn't do that. I can particularly remember sitting. We had a movie night in the class around Christmas, like we do. We watch Christmas movies, and they would eventually pipe them in on the TVs when we got them. And for Channel 1, because I'm that old, but you could pick what movie you wanted on what TV and go to the class, and there was a spot to sign up for it. So me and my buddy Joe and the rest of the kids in the class decided they were going to get we're just going to pool all of our stuff, which was odd because most of these kids weren't like nemesis of mine, but they definitely weren't considering themselves my friends in public. But my parents picked up a couple 3-liter bottles of soda, like Coke, Orange, Dr. or whatever. And I took in these 3-liter bottles, and they were like 2-liter Mountain Dew was like $4. 3-liter Mountain Spit was, $1.50. So I took these in, and that's when I kind of started feeling ashamed about having that kind of stuff, because I got ridiculed pretty bad because I'm the only kid that didn't bring, name brand anything. None of them bothered to drink any of it or anything like that. They just kept the ridicule up. That was probably my second year of high school, or first year. Yeah, it was the first year of high school. So that followed me for the next 3 years. Yeah. Well, they had nothing. Kids don't have anything better to do than make other people feel like shit in the 80s. So not a whole lot you can do about that. I will agree entirely that my high school career, I guess as you call it, most likely caused me some form of psychological damage. They say you get bullied, the scars last forever. Yeah, well, it's the only thing about the anti-bullying crap that I agree with is that there is a fair amount of psychological damage that ends up being accrued, can mess you up. Probably a good example of that is my humor and everything else is a direct result of all that. Plus, like when I sit down, I hold on to a chair because it'll be pulled out from underneath me, things like that. Yeah, clicks. High school teaches you exactly what you need to know, then teaches you how not to survive. All those people that you hang out with and stuff, you're probably never going to have to worry about ever seeing them again. I went to my first class reunion of I feel you, Faceless. Then again, I also don't think she should have taken you out, because having the experience I did made me a tougher individual. Although I'd be psychologically damaged, I'm sure of it. It just, it's a sharp spot. The events of it shaped me enough to make me the person that I am, for good or bad, and did most likely have some sort of psychological damage, but did harden me against stuff in the world, which worked out for a lot of crap. Yeah, you don't fight and swallow you so much as hell. My buddy's kid got suspended for having a pair of toenail clippers with it wasn't even a knife. It's a thing you use to get under your nail. They said he had a knife. He showed it to him. He said, that's not a knife. And they kept saying it was a knife. And he pulled his knife out of his pocket, slammed it in the top of the teacher's desk. He's like, that's a mother pocket knife. Cops didn't like that. The point was made. Now nobody messes with the. Nobody messes with him. They don't screw with them though. He was a good kid. He just had a pair of freaking nail clippers and everything that had a little gougy thing for cleaning out. Oh yeah, cyberbullying. Yeah, the ultimate expression of weak will. Yeah, I said that too. I'll stand by that statement. Move more and more towards a faceless interactions with people becomes more important to have a thing online, and then everybody makes fun of you online. Who cares? Clear backpack thing. Yeah. There's quite a few schools up here that do the clear backpack thing. Parents think it's utterly ridiculous because it's not like, like Steelton High doesn't do the clear backpack thing. Steelton High shouldn't have any backpacks. That's a rough one. That's a rough one to have. I think Halifax was even doing clear backpacks at one point. Of course, then again, they don't even let you go to they weighed the backpacks for the kids. For God's sake, I had my entire locker in my freaking backpack. course, again, my back is kind of messed up a little bit. So, but you know what I mean. It's like pandering weakness. We are pandering weakness. Like you said, nobody fights anymore. You can't even do anything. I mean, you so much as raise your voice, they're gonna think you're assaulting them, and zero tolerance. You're out the door, which is ridiculous. I used to get my ass handed to me on a daily basis. Me and my friends would, a few of us would get into it every once in a while, fight each other or punch each other up. Everything was cool. It was fine. It's just kids working things out. Yeah, so we didn't have Halifax. Halifax High School is in the middle of the country. We actually had asbestos up till a couple of years ago. Still, they said everybody they removed it, and they didn't. They just came in and encased it because they couldn't afford to have it removed. It took them another 20, 30 years to get it out. Yeah, fight, win or lose, move on. Kid gets knocked down, knock your buddy down. That's it. You go pick them up, and then everything's good again. Now you get knocked down, you got to watch out for 3 other guys coming putting the boots to you. So I don't go out drinking anymore. Knock some guy down, go to offer his hand, he takes a friggin' swing at me again. Okay, it's fine. So I punch you in the face. Now you're down. Now I got to deal with 6 of his friends trying to get on me. Dude, your buddy's down. It's done. Or I end up going down, which is actually more than likely. And they try to put the boots to you while you're down. Yeah, we didn't do knives. How we had give us off for the kids would bring their kids skin their deer, skin and gut their deer in shop class. Because they needed a place to do it, so they taught them how to do it. Cooked up fresh steaks in home ec room. We weren't even that much of a redneck school. It was just fine to do so. Nobody cared. Now everything's all locked down. Can't even get the hell in the building. Of course, half the teachers are retired or gone now. And then they're, what is it? Actually, it's funny, like the grades under me are the ones that are now like teaching in the school. It's funny. All those kids wanted to do was get out of Halifax, and all of a sudden they're teaching in there now. Well, literally, like the 2 grades underneath me, most of those kids became teachers. The majority of them are back in town teaching again. It's amazing. I don't have much to do with them though. Didn't have much tolerance for them then. Don't have any tolerance for them now. Oh, look at that. Shoot that at somebody, huh? Someone's schooling I see right there. Okay, I'm gonna get up and take a leak here. I gotta pee, so give me a minute. I'm gonna route that box Griever sent and see if that gray crossbow's there. Because if it is, he just saved my ass. If not, Josh saves my ass. Either way, I gotta drain what's opposite of my ass. See you, Edward. I'll probably still be on when you come back. All right, I'll be back in a minute here, guys. I'm not signing out. I'm just putting the headset down so I can go take a leak because I don't have a Bluetooth one. Oh man. Okay. Now the box. Oh, there we go. Well, no Guardian crossbow. Though, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh, yeah, sorry guys. Something's making me think. Something's making me think. I don't like thinking. It hurts. stuff's heavy. Whew. That sucked. Well, unfortunately, okay. Backpack's just figure out flight. Of course, Connie doesn't realize. Oh no. Never know. Yeah, unfortunately, there was no Guardian crossbow there, which is a shame. But I have one coming, so I'll continue with the other plan, which involves this. Maybe I won't have to paint it. I really like that blue. It sticks really bad. Oh, it sticks really bad. There we go. Drag this across there. With the mana symbol getting all messed up. I'm sweaty. Had to get in the master pile. Figure out if there was one in there. I thought I did, but apparently the green mana one is the one that was in there. So, bull nuts. Okay. I just don't like the gold. The gold on the hand, on the that right there, I can't do anything about because I can't overpaint that, but that blue just looks so much better on there. It's so pretty. I don't know what that's going to happen when I try to paint over that. Mr. James White, how you doing, buddy? Trying to fix what went south. Okay, now, let's see. Oddly enough, it never occurred to me. My first tattoo. I'm done with a pen. Actually, I was done with a needle. I cut it into my arm with the needle. I didn't poke it in. I cut it in to my arm with a needle. And then went from there, which was painful and fun. It's in a bad location, unfortunately. Could have had a better spot for it. Well, you don't think of that stuff when you're young and stupid. Think of it when you're old and regretful. I'm not regretful of it, though. I just wish it was in a better location. I guess that's kind of regretful. All this moisture down here. What time is it? It's 12:06. Well, we're going to attempt this. We have one piece of brass left, enough to do another fire strike or something. Maybe that's what I'll do if I can find a fire strike in the box. I'll make a yin yang out of it. I have to go get more brass. Wait, not this brush. Wait, this brush. Yeah, this brush. Where's my good brush? There's the green brush. I don't know where. Whoa. You know, without anywhere near the sandpaper. There's a lock. Stuff's getting messy again. Effect a little clean up here. These are chip brushes. See, I start cleaning up. You find what you're looking for. Here's a tape stick. Okay. Where were we? I forgot to ask you. Double shot mod I was asking about last stream would be looking for end strike. Scout. Scout's a single. I think I have some Scouts. eBay and places like that are good places to look for Scouts, but I was just in the bin. I think I have some Scouts. Send me a message on Facebook, buddy, and I'll see if I have a Scout. Maybe we can work out a price for that. I mean, I would definitely be up for selling it. That's for dang double sure. I need money. I need money. Whole lot of money. Big mountain fudge cake. Yeah. Thrifting places, honestly, would be a good place to probably look for a Scout IX, EX. I don't know what the heck they were. Scout. Yeah, just make sure Instagram works out just fine. I'll have to remember to check because it doesn't always post up like intelligently so I can see it. But yeah, I'll definitely check. Like, I'll pull this direction. Color inks. 3D printed. You bring that up on my channel. What's wrong with you? Ooh, Scout's a good mod to do. It's essentially a Night Finder Fire Strike plunger tube blaster. So yeah, that's a good one. Plus it's like stupid comfortable too. I'm sure I have one. Resin pieces. Okay. Probably not going to look tonight though, buddy. I'll probably have to look tomorrow or sun's up time. Resin printer. Just when I start getting my head wrapped around PLA and all the rest of the other stuff, they go and make another one now. Jeez, buddy, come on. I have a little brain. County can't handle such technology. It still work like a regular printer, though? What are you doing up? Mr. Nation. Watching me repair my mistake. That's what you're doing. This is, here you go. 6 pieces polished down. I'm going to go in the back. I don't know. I don't think I can run my Dremel tool here tonight, though. They said they don't hear it upstairs, but I don't know. I wonder how well you changed the double strike you showed last stream. Oh, I still got to finish the paint on that so I can get something out of it. Yeah, that was an abysmal failure. It doesn't work. I don't remember if I had that working or not, or if I was just showing off me making it. But yeah, it doesn't work. There's no way to fix that. I could, in theory, put like a little Hornet tank or something inside of it, I guess, which would work. But at the same time, it's really kind of not worth it. Oh, repo tonight. There's a waypoint thing. you're one of those people I inadvertently cycle with. It's a possibility. Beaker's one of those people. I cycle with Beaker. He knows the same kind of crap I do. He's another nexus point. The downside to being a nexus point is that people come in and out of your life too often. You never really lose touch because you pick right back up, but at the same time, you just don't get to talk to people like you did before. Everything goes around you, but not like in a selfish way. It's just the universe is using you as a spindle to ward off something. This is amazingly easier to do when I'm tired. I really can't see the brush, but I can see you can't show pictures on here, huh? What? Not in the chat. Of resin, and the image you are flashed through as you have a vat of resin and the images are flashed through a projector. It makes layers of that. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Sounds like basically like, I'm assuming the projector is like UV. Well, I just bugged out. Oh, there we go. Nope. So it works like I'm assuming it means it works if it's a UV light. I'm assuming that uses basically hardening, kind of like a three-dimensional photocopier, which is kind of cool. That's really cool. That's a really cool thing. I like that idea. Somebody literally saw that on Sci-Fi and they were like, we're going to build this. I want one of these. That is really cool. That is literally like the apex of a sci-fi thing right there. It shines light into a vat of plastic, and then makes something. Like, it makes Lance Hendrickson's. You can make whatever you want as long as it's Lance Hendrickson. Oh, God, my butt is sticking to this chair. Upside down. Oh, I love it. I think I would too. Oh, there we go. Set it off, my children. Set it off. Oh, amazingly, I think this actually looks pretty good. Yeah, people don't know who Lance Hendrickson is anymore. It's a shame. I like the show Millennium. Too bad it ended stupidly. Of course, it really couldn't, continue going because, Millennium. It just kind of ended badly. I wonder if that's on Hulu or something. I could watch that again. Gotta be a hell of a lot better than watching Cisco on Deep Space Nine. Tell you that much. Man, that guy is dry. That's for sure. Yeah, I kind of like the blue and the gold. That's like Jersey tacky, but I figure it's a one-off. It's a mana blaster. There should be gold on there somewhere, right? That would make it, because, it's mana. If it's a card, that makes it rare, because it's gold. Should find that cool looking red and make it legendary. Urza Saga. Should paint saplings on the other one. Ugh. God, I lose my mind doing that shit. The black one. I want to build one of these for myself, and I'm probably gonna do black mana, because I did a lot of black mana. Well, I already know how the red one's going to be done. The body's going to be gunmetal. It'll be a gunmetal body. It won't be a red body. But I'm going to give a handle a treatment instead. That'll designate it the red one. Handle and the stock on it is going to be really cool, provided I can get the technique correct. I could probably look up how to do what I want to do, but it's no fun. I want to figure it out. Then I'll look it up after I've done it to make sure, there is an easier way to do it. But that's going to happen, because that's the way it works. I don't want to. I want to be able to figure it out. Oh, there we go. It's still not tracking well. That's better. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to wake up the wife. Sorry to wife. My fault. My fault. Should be wearing headphones anyways, I guess. Huh? I'm gonna catch hell for that. And I'm just gonna agree. I know better than to argue with the wife. I tell my buddy Brad, just say yes, dear. He doesn't think it's funny. But then I don't have to get up to get another beer. She'll get one nicely for me. Darren, why do you do that? You should side with me. You're my friend. I'm not siding with you against your wife. I know how that works out. Side with you against your wife, you're going to hear about it more. If I side with her, you only have to put up with her being right. And that's all kinds of good. Then she's happy. I'm your friend. I know what to do. Think ahead. Set it off. Set it off, my children. Happy wife, happy life. That's right. Remember, Lorena Bobbitt was a person. John Bobbitt used to be more than a man. Actually, he is more than a man now. They had to give him a 3-inch coupler in order to 3-inch piece of corpse crotch. It's just disturbing. Cut your neck off, get an extra free 3 inches. Stone Cold's Unhappy Wife and Stone Cold Stunner. Ow! I once was a man from Nantucket. No, that's not how that goes. God, I could listen to Andrew Dice Clay. Definitely not friendly. Guess that paint was wet. This is the benefits of having clear coat on your stuff already, is it will rub right off. So I can patch all that up with the little black. Ah, 29 years, just say yes, dear. See, I ain't been married any years, and even I know what the hell to do. I am wise beyond my years. I've been married 20 years. 20 years, 20 years. Congratulations Congratulations on that tube, by the way, James. Of course, for some reason, I pictured you to be about 29, so that goes back to the whole weird age thing, though, with this hobby anyways. Like, everybody assumes immediately, like a 10-year-old child when they start talking to you. When they leave comments and things, everybody sounds like a 10-year-old kid in your head until you find out otherwise. $55. So, cool. So good. I'm not the only getting to be old man nerfing. No offense. Just feels good that there's somebody up there like it too, and it gives me hope that I could still do this. Of course, the way things are going with me in this, I'm slowly working my way into less of the hobby and more of the painting aspect and stuff of this. Like, the idea of playing is becoming bothersome. Of course, that may end up being the facts anyways. It might come down to old Clowny no longer plays Nerf. The way things are going anyhow. With your BTAs and your competitive nerfing and your nerfing hipster people coming into the hobby, sucking up all the Chinese nerfy stuff. I had no plans to retire. I thought I'd just die on the sales floor. Like Hilda. Last thing she said, for the love of God, don't let me die in this building. Love of God, don't let me die in this building. And they got her to the hospital and she died. She didn't want to die in the building. I probably shouldn't laugh about that. I don't think she would have given much of a shit. Hilda was awesome. Yet another one of those old head people that worked in the store that either retired or had to leave. Of course, that was before all that mess, though. The hard part is my eyes are really tired, so it's hard to completely see exactly what I'm missing, but at the same time, I know what I'm hitting, which is weird. Because I guess I can see. What the heck was that? Chat did something screwy. I can see what I'm doing without actually seeing what I'm doing, which is weird, I guess, but like extremely helpful. It's like muscle memory or something. Just trust in the force, Luke. Your paintbrush will go exactly where you want it to. Probably shouldn't talk about that because then I'll screw it up. The gold actually gives it an interesting underlay. If I could get it in a wash, it might be a neat color combination to do for dry brushing. So head out for the night. Take care. I will get some sleep. I have to pack for a Nerf war this weekend, but I'm only doing a backpack, so I'm not taking much. I took a bunch of stuff last time and I didn't. I'll grab a couple of patches and probably throw them in the bag and just use one of my backpacks and a couple of pistols. Maybe bring the Harkonnen or that this time just so I can use that. No, I won't be able to use it, but I can show it off. That's always fun to show off. Plus, I gotta find that other part for the Vulcan for that Liam kid. I think that's his name, that little kid that was running around. It's always seems to be towing up against me. I think he's Justin's kid. He seems to like me. So I'll go with that. Because, I was dumb. I bought the Vulcan. More coming, buddy. More coming. I actually have to get a bunch of videos up to sell stuff. Because I'm doing these things to sell this stuff to build up for End War. But I have some long strikes and things like that I really I can get rid of. And Griever just sent me a UMB. That's amazing. I love a UMB. God knows I love me a UMB. Ultimate Missile Blast, for those of you who don't know what a UMB is. It's a killer. Things are killer, brutal blasters. Modded up. Doesn't need to be modded up properly, just need to be modded. And then they're killers. Probably take it to APOC and maybe unload it at APOC. Of course, I could probably take it to End War and sell it there. It's a UMB. They're getting to be a bit of a rarity nowadays to find. I have one new in box, actually. I have to do a tank count first, because I need a certain number of tanks, just so I don't. Also, I'm working on my own version of a homemade tanks, so I have to make sure I got enough of them. That is amazingly thin right there every single time on these. There we go. Down to 2 people. Somebody else fell asleep on their phone. Oop. Just about done with this part. And then I get to clip out the air post in the back and try to make that fit. I might be able to tap it, which would be great. Yeah, that would be great. I can't tap them in tonight. Ooh. Almost got it. Gotta be quicker than that. Back up to 3 again. Ooh, boy. No, only missed 1. I ran through all of my books on tape on YouTube. I was listening to the complete compendiums of H.P. Lovecraft. Now I'm done with those. I listened to all the Wheeler Weird Tales and all of his short stories and all of his long stories, and there's none left to listen to now. I wanted to listen to the book Orcs, but I can't find it without buying a service. So I'm back to using Pandora again to bide my time while I work on stuff. Oh, come on. I had to restart my phone earlier too, Ryan. The phone did that quiet thing where it just stops making noise. Probably should have done it this morning when it didn't make a phone, didn't make a alarm, and I didn't wake up. There. That blue is pretty. Oh. Clean the brush off. set it off, my children. Set it off, set it off. Well, I could restore that look. Badly these stick out. Not really that bad. I forget how fit this is. Yeah, mostly superficial. This is the new P-TIG though. The old P-TIG doesn't fit like that worth of crap. That's a pretty tight fit for the old P-TIG. I like the way the old ones looked with the things sticking out of them. To make it for a consideration, because I have to grind out a little stump. There's these little, you can kind of see them off to the side maybe. There you can. There's a little stump right there. Okay. Oh, I hope you're not going to fog up on me. What can I test you on? I don't have anything I can test you on. There we go. Test you on this. Yeah, I think I tested that because that's really heavy though. Green is hard to tell if it's fogging up or not. Zip over. Test it on the inside of this blaster instead. This will let me know if it's fogging. No. Okay, that's good. It's not fogging. Okay, hold on to your earphones, guys. Oops. Close my phone. Set it off, my children. Set it off. Up. I don't want to use it at full speed because it's loud. I'll possibly wake up the roommates. Person that dries better. So eventually I'm going to have to give it a full blast. I really don't like using the shit inside. Hey, super. I up to 3 coats. There are 4. I'll do it. There we go. speaking of 3D printers, anyone else running into the YouTube ads with a shitload of 3D printer ads all of a sudden? Or is it just me? Because I am getting real tired of seeing 3D printer ads on YouTube. They just keep popping up on everything. It's the same damn ad. I actually think it's Ender or something like that. It's that damn music every time. Nah, I don't have any ads blocked, so screw you. Let's see, here's the thing. I could sync these in here right now the way they are. I can peen them in there. But to peen them in there, I need a stick. I have a stick that I can do it with. But I probably really should put them in from the back into here, which would be the smarter move. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, right. The freaking ads just don't stop. They keep coming. You get the same damn ads all the time. You get like those 30-minute ones that just is like, I'm going to explain to you how to do this. And then the guy goes on for like a half an hour. And it's like, I'm like, how the hell are you an ad? Doesn't make any sense how that's an ad. So what is the parts for the other one? They're over there. The guts are sitting here. This is for the blue one. This is for not the blue one. It's for the green one. Which is, whoa, no. No. Bad. Okay. Security. I didn't know anything security. I just knew it's the same damn stupid ad, and I got really tired of seeing it constantly without end and all the mother time. We're going to assemble this back together. And then I don't know yet. These screws are starting to get chewy. Starting to get screwy and chewy. I should probably take that lock out while I have the opportunity. I had to take the lock out of the other one because it was causing issues. This little one right here, this guy, he was causing problems. He wasn't resetting right for some stupid reason. That was making me mad. Oh, come on. Oh, all the screws. Yeah, it's just being obstinate. Just being obstinate. I was kind of hoping to run this thing at the war on Saturday. That's more important. The other one works properly. Shade has a Guardian crossbow. I haven't talked to him in a while. Probably talk to him. It'd be a good idea. Oh yeah, these are cool. I picked these up at the dollar store. These things are cool little containers. They work really good for Nerf projects. Luckily, the Guardian crossbow is all one screw size, so I can just do that. Because I have two of them I'm working on, I can do this. I don't have to worry about losing the screws. Now I got the tops on this one, which I'm pretty sure I epoxied in. I'm not sure if I did. I put the epoxy on that one. I think I did. Nope, that's still springy. Yeah, this one, the blue one, for some strange reason, I put the epoxy. I put that there epoxy on it. So it doesn't have that springy Nerf action anymore for the little doodad on top. I can't sit on there, otherwise I'll get lost in the bag. So here is the upper and the lower half. I can't put those together because I need to be able to put the brass on. This is the blaster with the failed fully brassed turret or cylinder, which blows because that was a lot of work. It didn't work out very well. 6-3. That's 3. I have 3 sacrificial darts out of 6. I don't know where the other ones went. Oh, one was going to be screwed up anyways. So 2, 4, 2, 3, 4 sacrificial darts. Those are painting darts, by the way. Okay, buckets of parts. I picked these up at Harbor Freight. These are starting to proliferate on my desk quite thoroughly. Oops, there's some going there. They go on the other one, has darts in it. I'm trying to clean up a little bit of space here so I can regain some sanity, as I am losing all of that. And I haven't put that away, so this is cardboard. Oh my god, look at this. Thing's a mess. This is a mess. Razor blade. Paint. I'm not going to need paint. Sticks. Razor blade. Yeah, I like little screw containers and things. They're neat. Different little items to hold screws in and stuff are always nice to have sitting around. That goes in here too. I never quite know exactly what I'm going to need to use for them, so it's always nice to have them. Of course, right now I have like a large pile of different things that were screw things, so unfortunately I kind of lost track on some of them, which is bad. And my nice paintbrush, little other one, here it is. Here's the other one. It's the other paintbrush that's shot. Oh. Drying board. There we go. Watches Clowney calls out random names of objects. Thrilling, riveting. Use cardboard for paint. Sponge. Crappy Walmart knife. Crappy Walmart knife. Actually, that's like my go-to Nerf knife. Inglestedian hammer. That's exactly what I use it for, too. I use it to hammer a little thing back on because it's useful that way. Well, I got a lot of little things built up on here. There's a lot of crap on this desk. I didn't realize how much stuff built up. There's the Guardian darts. Oh my god, I found this really cool hardware store. This was like $1. It's freaking great. It's probably, I think it was more like $3, but like still $3. Now they don't hold up and last quite as long as like the Dremel brand ones, but I can't touch them for $3 at all. And that's the size I need to get into barrels to do rebarreling. There's my fuzzy Inglestead Warmy hat. Oh, man, this desk is a shit sty, man. Bad desk. There's my damn springs I've been looking for. Putty pieces. My glue turned over. That's a problem. Can't have that. That's a good piece of sandpaper. Good. Oh boy. Yeah, oh my God, is it ever worth it to have, like, the springs are down there, so that's those. It's ever worth it to have that kind of, a little lighter, to have like that many, even if they're like cheap garbage. It's worthwhile having them here because you can just roll with them as they explode on you. You can work your way through them slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. Problem is, I have a lot of little random things that require me to stand up and go do something about them. So I can't just like shell bits here at the moment. They're kind of a pain. Oh, what the hell happened to the bucket? Uh-oh. Where's the screw cases? My screw thing's gone. Well, that would actually be rather concerning, wouldn't it? Because your screw thing was actually gone. Oh no, I lost my screw thing. Oh, you poor man. Save a lot of these too, because they work good for screws. I'm not going to need more tape, so I can put tape over here with my reaching stick. Multi-purpose reaching stick / ball scratcher / axe scratcher / don't touch the end of it. There it is. That's what I was looking for, right in front of me. That contains the screws to multiple disassembled projects at the moment. Like, I really need to get Rubbermaid containers to organize the projects that way, so I don't have to worry about losing all the damn things. Because I can't remember how some of them go together right now, and they're like, the crap that I build. That's kind of important. So one, no, it's two Ace 49s, and tension springs, torsion springs. These all go right next to me again. That requires standing up, which I only want to do once. That's the working bucket. So that's this. That's brass pieces that are going to roll away on me. These are still test darts. This goes in the working bucket. Organization will set you free. I mean, look how much space I freed up on the desk already. I love these paper plastic bags. Just work so good for saving tape. Darts. It's half a dart. I can go in the garbage. I have another one laying around here somewhere. Garbage piece. These extra screws I have to put away yet. And there's the head off one of those stupid darts. Okay. Well, should have done that before I filmed everything. I gotta find something to put this on, or at least the parts from it. I like that shape. Well, if everything goes right, the Guardian crossbow I'm getting will have these two, and I can put them together, and I think I can use them for part of a barrel shrouding on something. Because this is useless. This is not. At least not for a Guardian crossbow. I can definitely use that for something on one. And that's got a plan for it too. All right. The paint board is not ruined yet. So, okay. Set that down. This goes in the pile part thing. And the screws for both blasters go in there too. Okay. Cylinder has a screw sitting in that. Yeah, the screw is sitting in that. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. It's bad. Not good. No. Definitely bad. Oh, almost dropped my damn screwdriver. There we go. Okay, now parts. These parts. Let's see, that's gonna fall out. That's never like sliding out of there for sure. Okay. Just to keep that up in position. Oh, I got that paint so nice on this too. The brush strokes are visible on this thing because I had to use that stupid gold on it before. I like this look. That brass just doesn't want to work at all. Oh, well, I'll salvage it for bits and pieces. Slice it open. Maybe I can pull out brass pieces. And at least a P-tag on that too. Ugh. Garbage. You are garbage. You're shell bits is what you are. Oh, no. Believe it or not, these are actually really important. Okay. These go in working parts. Come on. All right. That's about a half a beer. Okay. I think after about 2 hours, I'm going to call this here. Because I'm tired. I got to get some sleep so I can wake up and go to the post office and argue with the post office about about essentially making package shipments and charging people for doing so when their own stupidity is the cause. And I got to run my roommate in. Hopefully, with any luck, I'm going to pop this brass in tomorrow and he won't need any pickup. So I can just literally pop the brass in and walk back upstairs with a backpack full of Nerf, lay it down, and go to hell to sleep for the night. But until then, Supa, yeah, the war tomorrow. It's the Blair County Nerf War. I don't know if I said that if you were on there Wednesday or not. It's a Blair County House of Nerf. I don't remember if you were that, but yeah, good night, old man, damn straight. Okay, I'm gonna work my way upstairs and test the limits of my new air conditioner, which was fun to get in. All right, guys, I physically can't go to work on the weekend because, oh yeah, I remember that. I do that way too, and I can't physically do anything else because I don't have a job. I physically can't go to work because I don't have a job to go it to. May not like jobs, but man, they are handy for doing things like money and causing aggravation. All right, before I completely ramble on. Good night, guys. See you on the next stream, which will probably just be a Wednesday night, usually, or maybe something else. Peace.